Pranamji, Paramahansa Yogi. Welcome. Paramahansa Yogi, do you have a message?
It's later than you think.
And what does that mean?
People need to stop wasting time, and they need to start exploring the self within, or at least trying to. And should stop chasing after things, especially in a world as increasingly sick and violent as this one. And they should start exploring the self within and try to touch Ishvara in any way they can. And then they'll find happiness and they'll stop chasing things. And right now all they're doing is just going after what the ego wants. Endless, and it's endless, it's insatiable. And I don't think we're watching things in the world, whether at the small level, with individuals, with their relationships, with their families, their spouses, their children, up to the level of countries. And it's not working. And it's because people, they no longer seek God. In a societal, there's people out there that obviously that love God and worship God and seek God, but not enough. And I guess that's because we're in Kali Yuga. And you really can't trust really a lot of things in Kali Yuga. You have to test things. You have to test everything. But people aren't doing that. They're just accepting things blindly, and they're doing as they're told, and they're hurting themselves, and they're hurting people around them, and they're hurting their society. And so yes, it's later than you think. You need to stop, put the brakes on everything, slow down, and you need to start going within. You need to simplify your lives, stop chasing after things, buying this, buying that. Simplify your lives and get back to God. Get back to the search for God. And start discovering who you are, what you're about, what is your dharma. I think one of the most damaging things I've ever seen in Western society, I can't speak for India or any of those Eastern nations, but in Western society, Western culture, this idea that you can do whatever you want, and they had this be all you can be thing going for years. And so it made people think that, oh, I'm going to be president, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. What you should really do is what your dharma is, what your dharma governs and directs you towards. Because then you can start dealing with the karma that you were born in this lifetime. And people think that this is the only lifetime. Yogis don't think that way. Now, yogis treasure the present moment because that's when you can change your destiny. And you can use that small amount of free will to actually change the course of your life into a new direction. You do have some free will. Not a lot, but there's some. And the present moment is when you can do that. But this age of Kali, the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita, all those are absolutely 100% correct. And I think we're seeing that. It goes without saying. I don't need to go into details.
Thank you, Paramahansa.